34.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Navy!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Boley. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And the Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. On the run, still looking. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Tight end getting vertical. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Looking to throw, it's Boley. Makes a man miss. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Sends it back in motion. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He's flying by and gets it on the jet sweep. Looking for room at the 40. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Goes to the option. Quarterback keep. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's a give to Robinson. Could be an alley.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
Navy to the line, needing just a few inches on 3rd down. On the option. That's the 20. He's got space. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Scanning the field, it's Woodson. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That one comes out hot down the right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Got room on the return. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. And here comes the Navy offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run the option. Pulls it on the option. There's some room.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. On the option. The keeper. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They'll run the option. Breaks into the open. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down.
Love the play call on offense there. Third down, you're just trying to stress the defense, right? The football can be 3 different places almost at once. Is it the dive man? Is it the quarterback? Or is it the pitch guy? That time, nobody home for the pitch outside. So good decision by the quarterback. They pick up a nice gain and get the first down.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Here comes the option. Doing it himself again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And the triple option sounds so great, right? I have so many options, but that quarterback has to read all those things and read them really, really fast. You could tell he was trying to make a decision. He kept stringing them out. He couldn't get any yards on the play. Look for the quarterback to maybe pitch the ball.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 10. Touchdown, midshipman. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Boley. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off,
Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
He's looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. He'll get rid of it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Intercepted to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it, because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. Dropping back, it's Woodson. Pocket breaking down. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Navy!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Sun Devils are in the hurry-up.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He's
got it down the right side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Sun Devils come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
To throw, it's Boley. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Release to the back. Gets it out quickly. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. They want to throw it. Under fire. Going for 6. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. On the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
The option look. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He has been gashing in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Makes the grab on the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires downfield. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. Down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Got it. Touchdown ASU! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Well, the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced, but this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment.
He wants to take the top off. Ball is incomplete, falls to the turf, and that's going to do it, and it went right down to the final play. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out